Hello everybody, it's Your Games FTW here today, and today I'm back with another video. And now this video, it will be the some mod showcase. Now I haven't been doing these in a while, but I decided to for this update. Now since I haven't actually reviewed this mod, I will be doing a full-on showcase, meaning I'll be showing every suit so far in 6.0. Now there is one little thing about this though. So this is pretty much, I'm basically going to be going over the expansion update that came out the 5th of this month. So we're going to be attempting to do that here today. I'm gonna go in GMS real quick so we can start this showcase. Now I am going to go over Marvel first and then DC. So let's begin, because DC has less characters at the moment, but it will hopefully get more characters next update. But I will be mostly showing off the crafting recipes and what you have to do to obtain the suits. Now, before I do begin this showcase, I do want to say how you get this mod. Now, a lot of you might be wondering, oh, is this free? Is this like, no, the mod is only for Patreons at the moment, which is $5 a month. So that's Tyler's Patreon. Tyler is a creator of the mod. Everything will be down in the description if you're curious about that. Pretty much. If you become a Patreon now, you will not get the mod automatically, but you'll get it like the 5th of next month. That's pretty much how it works, because at the beginning of next month, that's when it charges till the 5th, and then it's really till when all the cards go in that he'll give you access and a new mod. Now let's step away from that. So now I pretty much gone over how you get the mod. You only need Legends, so it's not like before where it's like Legends and Super's Limited mod. This time it's just some. Now, I am losing health pretty quick because I will be showing off some zombies and stuff over there with abilities. So that's why I'm not putting it on peaceful. I should get some steak, but I'm just going to use /feed for now. So let's begin. So first off, we got Black Panther. Now I am going to try to make this a little bit quick because there is a lot to go over and in a short amount of time. So let's begin with Black Panther. Now Black Panther does have some alts. This is the default Black Panther. If you craft Black Panther legit, let's see here. You will need the vibranium a lot. You'll need black iron ingots, vibranium, and high-tech electronics. Now you need 64 black iron. This is all just for the helmet, so it's not like before where you have to get a crafting table and craft it. No, it's not like that. Now high-tech electronics are a little bit of a pain in the butt to make because you need a lot of redstone and iron. So that's one of the main things. Redstone repeaters are the most pain, I guess you could say, because if you watch my series, you know I didn't make progress for a long time, and that was, I don't know what to tell you guys about that. But yeah, so that's why, because Black Panther is a tier 4, so that's why if you see it have a lot of expenses, that's why. So let's move on from that, but let me just quickly do a showcase of what the crafting is. That's the helmet, that's the chest plate. Don't know if you see it, but chest plate is 150 vibranium, 10 high-tech electronics, and 75 black fabric. Now the leggings is just 75 vibranium, black fabric is 25. And for the boots, you need 5 high-tech electronic, 50 vibranium, and 64 black iron ingots. Now, to get vibranium, you actually need the Wakandan map. And to get the Wakandan map, you need to go to jungle temples. And there is a chance that you will find the Wakanda map there. I will be showing off Wakanda in this video since it is the exploration update, but not right this second. So I'm going to put this right here in my inventory. I will be showing off the suits though, so let's do that real quick. We got Black Panther, and I will be showing off his abilities, so let's go over here. Let me get a stack of zombies. Let's spawn some right here. So Black Panther has his abilities. Now the first abilities is his claws. His claws do a lot of damage, as you can see. So it's pretty much retractable. So in, out, in, out. It's a really cool ability if you think about it. Because let's quickly test how much it does without the claws. Let's see, I do 11 damage without the claws. Now let's get the claws on and let's punch this dude. 11 damage. Alright, well, Yeah, pretty much, it's mostly because of the bleeding. So bleeding is another thing, so it causes you to die out. Not really, it'll stop, but that was just, let me actually get some more zombies in here. So I got my claws on, right? Let's see if I can try to make them bleed. Alright, not, because I pretty much like two-shot these zombies. That's bad example, that's why. Because they don't really do more damage, they cause bleeding. I'm not getting good examples here. See if I can spawn some more. Oh, there you go. There is an example of bleeding. See the dude just got like 2. That's because he was bleeding there. So that was a good example. It is not that, like, I don't know how to really say it, but if you like constantly hit the guy, then it's like, yeah, he's gonna be bleeding a lot. So let's move on to the next ability. Now I do want to move on to another alt though, so let me quickly show off the alts before I move on to the abilities. Now we got Black Panther V2. I will be showing you how to get alts because there is a way to get alts this update, but that's going to be later when I move on to over there. So now this is V2. This has some cool golden stuff. I really like this way more than the regular alt. So let's move on to V3. I'm going to quickly move on from the alts because there is a bunch of alts that I have to show off. This is V3. He has a cool little cape here. I really like it. If you see like the cape, you see how it's moving and stuff. Like, that's really cool. So I will be going with, alright. Yeah, alright. So let's move on to the Civil War. Civil War does have a custom special. I will be going over what specials are in a second. But yeah, so this is Civil War. It's a really cool suit. I like it. Made by Kitso, so huge shout out to Kitso. Then we got Infinity War, one of my favorites, mostly because of this cool feature right here. I will be showing it off in a second, but that's later in abilities. So I showed off the first ability, which is Claws. Let's get some more zombies here for the next ability. Let's see. We got ability 2 is wall climbing. Now wall climbing is really, it's like you hit F because that's ability 2 for me, which is the default, and then space bar. So hold F, hold space bar, and then W, just all like that. It's really cool. That's pretty much the basis of that. Any suit can do that, so it's not really, you know. Now let's move on to ability 3. It's combat. Now let me quickly make sure my controls ability. Oh, something's, let me guess, fart. I have the freaking CR, the Clay's furniture mod, that's why. Combat is 3, so let's do that. 3 pretty much gets you 2 hands, so it'll do way more damage. Let's see here. It's like way easier to take these dudes out. You see that? It's amazing. It does way. It's because this is a combat character. Now I do want to show off something as well because there are 3 roles. Now if you didn't notice, in here it says role controller. Now there's 3 roles. There is healer role. There is the what's the other dude called? There's tank and controller. Now controllers, pretty much what they do is if you run and then do that, you kind of roll. That's pretty much what controllers do, so you can get out of the sticky situations. I should have said that while I was Spider-Man, because Spider-Man is also a controller. I'll be showing him after though. So that's pretty much a cool thing with the roles. So now let's move on to the next ability, because I showed you guys combat, which is way more damage. Now he does have a shield. No, that's his other ability. Shield is V? Yeah. So it's pretty much like this, right? You can still do combat even because the shield just does that. You can still do the same amount of damage. So see, 11 still. Oh, now this is a good example of tokens. I will not be showing this just yet, but I will be doing that soon. So pretty much the cool shield, it blocks damage. So let's quickly get a zombie here. You gonna attack me? Come on. Alright, let's go. I'm gonna actually have to go in here. It does way less damage to me. I'm gonna quickly kill this guy though. It's really easy to kill these guys when you have a suit. Especially this guy's a tier 4, that's why. So let's move on from the shield. Then we got the scent ability. So pretty much what this does, that's ability 5. So let me quickly make sure what my ability 5 is. It's G. So I'm over here, right? Right. Oh god. So pretty much what it's really supposed to do. Oh, there's someone back there. That's why. All right. Well, what happens if I get near this guy? Because there's it's pretty much nighttime out there. So let me actually put a day. Yeah. Now this thing goes over here. This pretty much sends it's called zombies, mobs, hostile mobs, anything. So there's obviously a mob out there probably trying to get me right now. So that's why it's going over there. Now, let's see what we can do now. Let's scent tracker, then we got the dagger. Dagger's really cool. It does 9 damage, it's a throwable ability. Now there is one thing that you guys have been noticing. There is an ability bar, so there are cooldowns to these. So that's pretty much, so I can't spam this. I mean, I technically can, but if you see down there, it's not like so fast. So that's the energy dagger, which is really cool. Now Cloak. Now this varies depending on what suit you have, alt. So I'm gonna be the comic one real quick, and then should be H. So it is a cool cloak, so you go invisible for a bit. Now if you stay still, then you're really invisible. But if you move a little, then you see like, yeah, you can see the character a little bit. Now this does wear off. Every ability wears off eventually, so it's not OP. So that was the cloak. Let me actually show off the other ones, because if you have Civil War, let me put this on. If you have Civil War on, it does something different. If you hit H, which is a cloak for the V2 and V3, it does. Oh, I barely know what the Civil War does. A Pounce. I barely know what that does, so I'm sorry about that. Let me actually spawn a zombie. Let's see what this does. Oh, okay. So if you go near a okay. Now I understand it better. So if you go near a person, it does like a bunch of damage. You don't even have to hit. Let me actually show that off again. I can't because my ability's down. So, but let's show off Infinity War, which is practically my favorite. Gotta say that right now, because it turns into a necklace. And it does have a slight animation, but to actually turn it on while you have the necklace on, it's R and then H. I really like it. Like, you see that? I have like a cool color on. It's like 1 second you have the color on, 1 second you got the suit on. I really like this one. Now, we are going to move on to the final ability, I believe. Yup. We got the Energy Pulse. Now, this one's the kinetic energy thing. Now, where you see in the movies and that stuff, where it's like the suit goes purple. We're gonna be showing that off now. This does it with all the alts. So let's do this thing. Now, let me quickly give a recap on special abilities. Special abilities are the OP abilities. They aren't the ones where it's like, oh, cool, energy dagger, and does a little bit. No, this thing shreks. That's why they're called special abilities. This is the thing that the cooldown takes way longer than the normal abilities. So let's show this off now. Oh, okay, don't punch me. Oh, you see that? It turns purple and then these dudes just get wrecked. Now this is mostly for players though, so it's gonna do, yeah, you see that? It broke all this glowstone. Let me actually put this back and let me actually talk about this. So that's pretty much one of the cool things with these special abilities. Special abilities, they're mostly for players, I would say, in all honesty, because it's supposed to do a lot of durability damage. And the durability is one of your main things, because if you played some for a while now, you know that your durability is a lot. Now, one cool thing about the mod now, though, is that your suit won't break. So it'll go to 100, and then you'll just die easy. Like, no joke, you'll like straight up get shreked by someone that has a suit. That's one thing. So never get to 100. There is no way technically at the moment to get repair tokens. There will be soon. As you can see, I can also double jump as Black Panther. But let me actually switch out now, since I've gone over a lot of the bases of this dude. So let me put this back, and I'm just gonna do a quick clear. And yeah, that's pretty much showing off Black Panther. Really like this dude. And let me get this back. Now we're going to move on to Captain America. Captain America is also a really cool dude. He has some alt as well. Oh, what the heck. I'm gonna show off the comic version. Here we go. Captain America. So the first ability that Captain America has is his throw shield. Now, to actually get his shield, you have to hit X, which is the... give me a sec. It's the equipped ability, which is X. So then R, which is the ability 1, you can throw the shield. It has that really cool loop thing. Boom, just like that. I really like the shield throw. Here we go. There we go. There we go. Just one more time. There we go. So I just wanted to show off that shield throw because that's one of his main things. He also has a block because what role is this? This is a controller, so he can also do a roll. He also has this cool thing with his shield. If you right click, if you hold right click, he'll just do that, and then less damage will be done to you. He can also reflect stuff. So if you throw, I think if you throw an energy dagger at this dude, the energy dagger will come off the shield. It's really cool. So yeah, that's pretty much his first ability. Let's move on to his second. Now we're going to go over Shield Slice, inflicts bleeding. Now this is the thing I was talking about. This is F, I believe, right? Give me a sec. Ability 2 is F, yeah. Now, what does this... Oh, okay, this is like the... Let me actually try this with a mob so I can get a better reference at what this does. Oh, yeah. This thing does Shreks. If you didn't see that right there, this thing just like... Alright, now I understand it better. It's like... It does way more damage to the shield. Now, to actually attack with the shield, though... This one is also a combat character, but I'm going to get into that in a bit. Actually, right now. Combat. So, this dude has the same thing as a Black Panther. If you hit C, you attack with both your right hand and left hand. So, it's going to be like this. As well as Black Panther is going to do way more damage. Now let's move on to his other ability, which is going to be the Super Uppercut. Now ability 4, which is V. Now let me try this with a zombie because I assume... Oh, no, not the midget. I'm not doing the midget. I'm just sorry. Now V... Oh crap. Now this... Alright, this does a cool thing with the hand if you see right. This is like an uppercut. Alright, now it's normal. Okay. How much damage does that do actually? I didn't check. So it's V, right? And then... Oh god, holy crap, that sent that dude flying. I couldn't even tell. Let's just go with a lot. That's all I'm going with for now. Then we're going to move on to the Charging Star. Oh, okay, I like this one. This one's, I'm pretty sure, G, right? Ability 5. Move down. Yeah, G. Now, I'm pretty sure I know what this does. It's pretty much like the Pounce, where it's like G and it's like, oh crap. So it's like the shield bumps into them. Pretty cool. Then we move on to its shield equipped. I already went over that, which is X. Grenade ability. I don't really want to blow anything here up. I'll blow up the entrance. Why not? So if you hit utility ability, which is H, yeah, it's pretty much a grenade. And then the last ability, which is the special ability, is actually let me check real quick. America. So this pretty much... Oh, let me actually go over something real quick. So as you see here, special description. This pretty much shows the description of the special. So Captain America throws his mighty shield. All those who oppose his shield will yield. Pretty cool. Now let's do this. So pretty much it's just you throw this so fast. Like I'm not even. It's really OP if you like someone. If you're right next to someone, it's like someone's right there. You're gonna Shrek their durability. Now that's Captain America comics. Let me show off Civil War real quick. Just the model of it. There we go. Really cool. Really like it. Same thing though, as you see, when you don't have inventory, it pretty much goes on your back too. Now we're going to move on. Nomad, all I'm really gonna show off on this dude is his new shield ability. Oh crap. Oh, there it is. This is Nomad, and this dude, as you can tell, has the Nomad Shield. Pretty much he has the same thing as the other dude, except now this, I think, yeah, this guy's a tank now, I'm pretty sure. But so what's gonna happen is, instead for R, let me quickly do this. So let's say I have R, right? Alright, R, I think it's just like don't really know, it's just like a boost, I guess. Yeah, it's kind of like a boost. I think it shows in the super decks actually. Roll with Nomad. Okay, so as a roll. So R is a roll instead. And then his special is actually bold of Nomad. Is increasing his strength and board. Okay, so pretty much what this is going to do is increase my strength. 19 damage. Alright, well that's pretty much what it does. And so instead of the shield throwing, it's going to do 19 damage and such. I really like it. Let me actually put this back. Slash GMS. So that's pretty much Nomad. Now let's move on, because there is a lot to go over. And it's already like 21 minutes in the video. So let's move on quickly to... Let me actually show off the crafting recipe. I'm not really going to say it. You're just going to have to see. Pretty much everything is in the suit assembly unit. You just go here and check. Oh, I died. Just... that's great. So let's quickly kill this zombie. And let's move on. Now we have Wolverine. Wolverine is kind of one of my favorites. It doesn't have much ult at the moment. Will soon though. So yeah, let's get to Wolverine. Wolverine, just like Black Panther, has the thing where if you hit R, it extracts the claws. So that's the first ability with Wolverine. We're gonna move quickly now because it's already 22 minutes in. Wall climbing is the same thing with with Black Panther, where if you hit F and that, pretty much you climb. It's really cool, really cool. Now let's move on quickly to suitability 3, which is combat. Same thing with Captain America and Black Panther, where it's like you do double damage. You have your right and left arm. And this is also a controller, so you can roll. Now let's move on to his other ability, which is Pounce. Now Pounce is, I really like this one. So we're gonna have some zombies right here, right? And I already forgot what it's V, right? Yeah, this. Oh, so you see that like in the movie where he's like goes up and then here, let me show it again. V, right? Oh, you see that? I really like that. Now let's move on to his next ability, which is his claw block, which is a quick block right here. It's gonna make sure that whatever's hitting you is gonna do less damage. So then we're going to move on. Then we got his claw block, accelerated healing, repairs durability. So that's H. Yeah, no, H is his scent tracker. Same with Black Panther. So that's already 2 abilities showing off. Which, yeah, his scent tracker. Accelerated healing pretty much is an equipped ability, which is X. And then now let's move on to his special. Special is pretty much like, oh, like that. You do way more damage than you would, and you have like different eye color. I'm pretty sure for the player, for anyone who sees it. So that's Wolverine. Yeah, as you can see right there. Oh crap! Now my screen. All right, yeah, that's fine. Now I'm going to show off the Wolverine. This is the Logan. Has no really any other ability, and yeah, it's pretty cool. All right, now let's move on because we got Wolverine down. He's a controller as well, if I didn't say that already. Now we got Deadpool, one of my favorites. Now with Deadpool, it's actually really cool. Let me put this on real quick. And yeah, let's begin. So Deadpool is a controller as well. He has Katana Blitz, so for that you actually have to hit X, which is his... And let me quickly get this first. Katanas, which is his equip ability, which then he has the equip pistol, which is ability 4, which is C, I believe. No, V. So I don't know why I'm not getting. Oh, there it is. Okay, there it is. So if I hold right click, I can block pretty much. And then R, which is his first ability, is this awesome, like, I'm not even clicking anything. It does amazing amount of damage. If you saw my Wolverine versus Deadpool video with Tahoe. So then we got this. Now, there is no, like, clicking or that stuff. What you have to do is hit F. F pretty much shoots the bullets. So you have this right here. You shoot the bullets with F. You have to hold right click and then like that. That's really cool. Then we got accelerated healing, same thing with Wolverine, repairs your durability damage, I believe. So, which is C. So yeah, let me see if I can quickly get a zombie to hit me. Alright, there we go. Alright, that's enough zombie. And then if I hit C, alright, C is gonna take a while to charge, but that's pretty much the premises of it. And then we got the teleport. Teleport is X, no, H, which is the give me a sec. Which is the utility ability. Now, Power Within's gotta be my favorite special of all of them, or it's like Z, the special ability, right? And then you eat. His special is a churro, so you eat it, and then it plays the Mario theme song. I don't know if you guys can hear it or not. Yeah, you guys can't hear it, but it's like la 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 la. You're pretty much immortal, so you can't take durability damage or anything. It's like an immortality thing. It's amazing. I really like it. It legit plays the Mario theme song too, which is the most amazing thing in the mod. So that's pretty much Deadpool and his premises. Pretty sure, yeah. Yeah, it is. So let's move on now from Deadpool. Now we got the big guy, Hulk. Oh, Hulk is gonna be a big dude. I might have to go outside for him. Pretty much he has some ults. Let me quickly show off the ults so then we can move on to the rest. I might have to do a part 2 of DC because this is way too long. Like, not gonna lie. Like, I am going to also show off Red Hulk because, you know, Hulk is probably one of my favorites, especially mostly because of his animation. If you see here, Hulk has his abilities. R is his, which is ability 1 if you didn't know. His leap ability. Well, no, his wall climbing. Give me a sec. Oh no, ability 1 is the scatter shot. Scatter shot, which is his. What is this one again? Forgot. Oh, Hulk is a tank, so he'll block pretty much. Let me actually spawn some zombies. And then if I hit R, holy. So that's pretty much what it does. It's really OP. Then we got Smash, which is ability. I have a feeling this is gonna smash my build. Yeah, I'm doing Hulk outside because Hulk is really destructive, and there is some zombies out, some mobs. Yeah, if you didn't know, Hulk can't be affected by arrows. So F. Oh yeah, good thing I did that outside. So pretty much that's Smash, and then as you see, it takes a while to cool down. Now we're going to move on to his Thunderclap, which is ability 3, which is C, I believe. Oh, crap. Dang, alright. That was his Thunderclap. Now we're going his Tsunami Toss. I'm pretty sure if you're like, that's V. So, oh, crap. How do I do that again? I forgot. But it was like, you pick them up if they don't die, of course. Because obviously I need something that's way weaker for that. Way stronger, I mean. Ground Pound is C. No. G. Yeah, that's a Ground Pound. Also, with OP characters like this, if you shift and then right click. No. Oh, never mind. I think. I forgot. But that's pretty much how that works. Let's see here. Now we got Transform. This has got to be my favorite. So if you X, right? You transform back into yourself. And then when you're really low, then you'll transform back into Hulk. Really cool, really cool. Now we're going to move on to Leap. Leap is the utility ability, which is H, I believe. Yeah. If you hold space and H, and you do a big leap, which I really like. Yeah. Alright, now we're going to move on to his World Breaker. This is his special ability. Obviously, it's not going to do the actual World Breaker because that would be a little bit OP. But as you see, if you hit Z, then that thing goes crazy and then you just start shrekking. I'm just punching right now. I'm just punching. And if you hit shift and then right click, you just straight up pounce. Like, you're World Breaker, dude. Like, nothing can stop you at this point. unless your durability is like half. So that's World Break. That's Hulk pretty much. Now I'm going to move on to the alt. So alt V2, which is pretty much just Hulk like this. I want quickly snap out of World Breaker. It shouldn't. Yeah, there it is. So it's a little bit darker color, as you can see here. And now Ragnarok, which has got to be my favorite Hulk. Gladiator, I mean. Oh wow, it's not showing. I don't know why. But Gladiator is probably one of my favorite models. Oh, that's because I got Hulk feet. Oh crap, did not mean for that. What the heck? Just... Alright, I'm gonna quickly kill myself so I don't have to stand here. Kill Hero Games FW. We're gonna do /back. So that's pretty much Hulk and his abilities. Hulk Gladiator. There it is. Alright, this is Gladiator Hulk. Really cool model, made by Kitso as well. All the Hulks were made by Kitso, so huge shout out to... Oh crap, I broke the top. Oh dang. I don't know if you guys can see. Let me quickly do a leap and down. Okay, so that's Hulk. I will be doing a part 2 for DC because this has gone way too long, not gonna lie. But we have pretty much half of Marvel done. So yeah, now I am going to show off the Hulk stand. So pretty much what's going on with the Hulk stands, if you have to craft a Hulk stand, and to do that you need armor stand and gamma block, which is fairly easy. And to really V2, let me put on V2 real quick. There it is. So you pretty much just right click this and it goes on. It's fairly simple like that. Now let's break this and take off Hulk, because that's Hulk pretty much. Red Hulk is the same exact thing as Hulk, I'm positive. The only thing I think that's different about Red Hulk is his special. Yeah, Heated Rage, same thing, except fire destructive power, assume. Yeah, there's not much there I can really show you guys besides his transformations. Red Hulk, same thing. So we're gonna move on to Spider-Man. Well, I'm pretty sure you guys are mostly excited about Spider-Man because it's Spider-Man. Come on now. So we're gonna put this up. Let me actually put this too. And yeah, Spider-Man. Spider-Man has a crazy amount of ults. So I'm gonna show him off quickly. So this is the comic one, and really cool. He has a controller, so he's gonna roll. I'm actually gonna go back here. We got the trilogy suits. Black doesn't do anything at the moment because it's only an alt at the moment, but it will be something soon as the symbiote system comes in. This is a trilogy. Let's move on because there is a lot of alts and not a lot of time. So we got PS4. I made this one. I made pretty much all the Spider-Man suits. So yeah, PS4. Then we got our Homecoming alt. Let me put this on. I don't think I showed out Foundation. There it is. Spider-Man Foundation. Pretty cool. Then we move on to Homecoming, which is one of my favorites. It's kind of a half model between me and Kitso. So yeah, this is Homecoming. Pretty cool. Then we move on to the Homemade suit. Homemade. Looks pretty weird because it is a homemade suit, but yeah. Now move on to Marvel Spider-Man from the show on Disney right now. Not the best, but you know, why not? Let's have it. And yeah, so that's pretty much Spider-Man alt suit. I am going to also, I don't know why it's not here, but I am going to show off the 2099 Spider-Man because he has pretty much the same thing. So let's do that. I am going to get rid of some of these Spider-Man suits. Spider-Man 2099 has a zoom instead of spider sense, which, let me actually get into Spider-Man's abilities real quick though. So I am just gonna try out the abilities with Marvel Spider-Man suit. Let's start this real quick. Alright, so pretty much what he has is his ability 1 is his web shooter. So pretty much hit R, it's gonna web swing you to the place unless you hit the space bar. Once you hit space, you actually go there, like space, like, oh yeah. Now, before I show off any more abilities, there is wall climbing. Wall climbing, you just have to go up here, hit space. You just hold space at it. Now, one of the coolest features about Spider-Man is the fact that he has the wall climbing upside down, which is really all you have to do is hold space. All I'm doing is holding space right now. So pretty much what you do is once you're over here and you have the W space, and then I didn't even do anything. I just continued holding W space, F5. There we go, right there. It's really cool. Really like that kind of aspect about Spider-Man. And yeah, that's pretty much his wall climbing. Now we're going to move on to the web pull. So let me actually get some zombies over here. As you can see, this is my spider sense. Now there is a way to turn off the spider sense with H, which is the quickly check. Toggle spider sense with utility ability. So H, I can turn it on or off. As you can see, spider sense has way more of a feature now, because I'm over here, right, and I can still sense them. It's anything in my perimeter that is really a danger to me. So there we go. So we're gonna just quickly 16 damage. All right, well that's really cool. And yeah, well, the difference between punching with the normal Spider-Man suits and the 2099 Spider-Man suit is the fact that you actually cause poison damage. Now, let me actually get this. I can barely cause poison damage to zombies. Keep that in mind. It's like, can zombies even be poisoned? But the players, you pretty much poison them automatically. So I'm not really gonna go into that much because I know it poisons people. So let's move on, because I showed off the spider sense, showed off that. Now we got the web net. Alright, let me actually show that off. So that's the main thing. So F is the web pull, which is ability 2, and then ability 3, I believe, which is this guy's gonna try to kill me. Web pull. Then we got the recoil strand, which is the opposite thing that the web pull does. You're gonna do backward damage and 5. So now we're going to move on to the web net. Web net actually slows people down. So V, see, you got them stuck. You got them stuck in your web. And now Spider-Man does not get stuck in his own web because it isn't actually web. It is web, but what I'm trying to say is that it won't affect your world or anything. So now let's move on to the dash. Dash is really one of the useless abilities that Spider-Man has. Spider-Man 2099 and the Homemade 2 and the Homecoming 2 do not have a dash. Instead, they have a web cape, which is just this. In my opinion, it's way more useful than the other ones. But yeah. So let me show off the dash. Dash is pretty much like the controller thingy where it's like you're faster. It's really just that, you're faster. I mean, it's okay, but you know, it could be better. Now that I showed that off, we're going to show off I already showed you how to toggle your spider sense. I will show you the web grenade. Oh crap. Web grenade, there it is. Web grenade, it is explosive, so it's pretty much G and then you explode. Pretty self-explanatory. It's really useful though. Now we're going to move on to the special ability. I'm gonna spawn all of these guys in because they're gonna need it. Z is a special ability and you just start shredding. Like, I'm not joking, like, holy crap. There's a bunch of durability damage and you don't know when to stop when you're doing that. Like, for real. And yeah, that's pretty much the premise of Spider-Man. Let me just make sure that I covered everything. You guys can also see it in the super decks here. We got the wall climbing, web shooters, speed 5 from sprinting. Yeah. Alright, so we got Spider-Man done, which is a relief because there's a bunch of alts. I will be showing off the thingy here in a second, the web shooter. The web shooter, pretty much you can craft this and you can just web shoot. That's pretty much all I can do. This is to craft Spider-Man, you need the web shooters. Really cool though if you just don't want the suit and you just want to have it by yourself. Now we're going to move on to Vision. This, guys, should be fairly quickly to review because it's already 39 minutes in the video. I don't know how long this is going to be. This is part 1 too, because the part 1, I mean, yeah. And then part 2 is going to be DC. So let's move on quickly. So we got the comic Vision suit. And to actually craft Vision, you need the Mind Stone. I'm not going to be reviewing that since right now the Infinity Stones don't really do anything. They are in, but they don't really do. They're mostly in for the crafting. And yeah, so let's move on to Vision. Now, Vision has the enhanced vision, he has vacuum adaptation, he has optic beam. Now, his optic beam is pretty much this, except for the MCU vision, he has his, you know, his vision from right there. I'm gonna be doing this as MCU vision because I like it way more. I modeled this, by the way. Yeah. So let's get this. So that's pretty much his ability 1. His physical disruptor, which is F. It's pretty much like this thingy right here. Let me quickly get a zombie to show this off. Oh, it went away, but pretty much just that and one shot. It's really cool. Now let's do his cannonball. Oh, cannonball, I will be doing outside. Let me quickly phase. That's something I will be showing you guys in a second. But see, boom, cannonball. Really cool, really cool. And yeah, it does a lot of damage too, I'm not gonna lie. Then we got the Telescopic Vision, which is V, which is pretty much a zoom. Optifine zoom, pretty much. Then we go to his density increase, which is ability 5. Which one is that one? That's G, right? Yeah. What does that one do again? Density increase. Honestly, that's the only ability I forgot, I think. If I hit G. Density increase. Wait, is it the... No, because self-repair is the other one. Alright, I totally forgot what that one is. Sorry about that. But, yeah, it's the only really density increase. It just stopped me for a second, so in all honesty, I don't know. But we're going to move on to his intangibility. Intangibility is pretty much he turns like this, and you go through anything. Oh, ooh, going back. There we go. You can even fly and do this. It's really cool. And then if you shift, do that. Oh, you can go through the world. So that's pretty much his that. Now, he has his repair, which is H. Pretty much repairs your suit a bit. And yeah, it's not going to repair it too much, but it will repair it some. Now, I am going to show off his special, which is Solar Beam, which is something like that. It's really OP to durability and such, so be careful of that. And yeah, so now that's pretty much a vision. So yeah, let's take this dude off. I kinda don't want to make this more than 15 minutes, and I haven't even showcased Iron Man yet, so that's gonna be a problem. But now we're going to move on to Thor. Oh god, this guy has a lot of alts, so I'm gonna quickly show these alts off. And yeah, my favorite is probably Infinity War. So let's quickly go on to Thor. This is his comic one. Then we got the Gladiator one. Really like this. Then we're going to move on to the Ragnarok version 1, which he has his little thingy in the back. We're going to move on to Ragnarok version 2. And this is pretty much after the movie. And now we're going to move on to Infinity War version 1. This is probably one of my favorite ones, in all honesty. Like, look at this dude. He has Stormbreaker as well instead of Mjolnir. I will be showing off Infinity War Part 2 though, because that's my favorite. V2. This one, he's just... Look at this dude. I'm going to be showing it off in this perspective since both Mjolnir and Stormbreaker really do the same thing except the special. Special I will be showing off separate. So let's do this thing. Thor. Now Thor has his first ability, which is the hammer throw. So instead of a hammer, it's the Stormbreaker throw. As you can see right there, it Shreks. So let's put some zombies right here and get my Stormbreaker back, and that just like that. It's really cool. It does come back if you're just throwing it. If it goes to a zombie, it's the most likely chance that it's not going to come back and it's just going to go in your inventory. And now let's move on to his second ability, which is his Asgardian Butcher. So if you get close to people and hit F, pretty much it does that. Really OP if you're like in a group of zombies. Now let's move on to ability 3, which is a lightning stream. I really like this one. You don't even need the hammer out for this. You just hit Z and you lightning. Really like this ability. As you can see, my damage indicators is going all about because this lightning is an entity. So that's why if you see this cool little effect. Now, To fly, you need to hold right click and then let go. Now this, and then I'm gonna hit space because this isn't that far up to fly. Because I can just jump and get that. Like, no, Thor doesn't have a double jump. Unless it's because of my healing. No, he doesn't have one. And now let's move on to his lightning strike. This is pretty much just lightning. I don't even need my hammer out for this one. So you just V and then like that. Pretty cool, pretty cool. Now let's move on to the ground pound. Ground pound, same thing as Hulk, does a ground pound. I'm not going to show that off because that's going to destroy this place. And now let's move on to Mjolnir. Yeah. This is equipped ability, which is X to equip it. Interdimensional travel. This is not added yet, but that will teleport you to Asgard, which is H. When Asgard is added. Asgard is not added yet. Now we're going to move on to the God Blast. Now, instead of God Blast, Thor version 2 has a custom ability, which is now a whole entire mobs of zombies right here. That would blast every single one of them. It's really OP and really amazing too. So that's really what's popping with Thor Infinity War. Infinity War version does not have that. It just has normal God Blast. God Blast, I'm gonna show that off too, because why not? And you have Mjolnir here. God Blast is just like that. It does the same exact damage. And yeah, that's pretty much the premise of Thor. So you're gonna put this guy back. It's already 46 minutes in the video. I want to try to keep this at 50. And I don't know how long the Iron Man suits are gonna take. So let's do this quick. Now we're moving on to Iron Man, the final Marvel character in it so far. Now, Mark 1 does have a special thingy where it's like the Flamethrower. Now to actually craft this, you actually have to have the Iron Man Mark 1 here. You have to craft it first, so then you can access the Stark workbench. Now with the Stark workbench, you can actually craft these suits. So I'm not really gonna go over that because it's already 47 minutes in, but yeah. So R to hit the Flamethrower. Holy crap, that's destroyed. Now let's see here. This guy has Flamethrower Super Punch, which is F. And then I'm pretty sure that does way more damage. I mean, actually, 11 damage. Alright, this is a tier 3. Now we're going to do rockets. No, wait, hold up. We're going to do the Tsunami Toss. Same thing with Hulk. It's going to do way too much damage, so I'm not going to show that off. But I will be showing off the rocket. Rocket launcher is just V and then shoots a rocket. Pretty self-explanatory. Now we're going to move on to dual flamethrower, which is X. It does straight up way more destruction, way more damage. So yeah, this place is strict already. Then we got the Jet Boost. This pretty much is H, and then you fly a little bit. It's gonna wear off since, you know, the Mark 1 wasn't that too good of that. Now that's pretty much hit Mark 1, since Mark 1 does not have a special ability. Moving on to Mark 2. We're gonna quickly try to wrap this up quickly. So Mark 2 has repulsor beams. Now we go to more, then we go to Mark 2. He doesn't have a special either, or weapon system. So he has a repulsor V1, secondary repulsor V2, which is F, ability 2, Unibeam, which is C. So R, F, and then repulsor beam. And that's pretty much how that works. Now we're going to go over H is to, you know, pretty much get his helmet open, which is really cool. So that's pretty much Mark 2 to sum it up with you guys, since he doesn't have too much since he's just Mark 2. And yeah, let's move on to Mark 3, which does have a special ability now, and it has a weapons system. So let's begin here. So now he has R, F, which is his repulsor beam. He has his Unibeam, and now G is to change it. So this guy only has 3. So this has bullets. He has the rocket thingy. I'm just waiting for my thing to load up. There we go. Oh crap! Now we got the other thingy right here, as you can see right there. Let me actually show that off real quick. Just like that, it does fire damage, and that's pretty much the weapon system. Now let me show off his special ability, because each mark pretty much has a separate special ability. That's pretty much his special ability to sum it up. And I think that's it with Mark 3, if I'm not mistaken. Jarvis. Let me show off Jarvis. So pretty much Jarvis protocols have /Jarvis analyze. Oh, I think it's in all caps. So I don't know if that. Yeah. So /Jarvis analyze. That's pretty much going to what implant is gonna see what's the block and see what it's going on there. Now scan area is going to scan for mobs or something like that, and then we're going to scan area. It's pretty much scans. Yeah, I already showed that off. Yeah. Now we're going to do search for. This is going to search for a player. Now obviously there's no player around here, so there's no point of me doing that. But now we're going to do find. So find, for example, Stormbreak. This is going to show me all the locations of Stormbreak. Pretty OP if you're on a server or such. /Jarvis. Then we're going to do /Jarvis Zoom, which pretty much does a zoom here. So instead of an ability, it's just a command. Jarvis tracking. It doesn't do anything yet. Then call mark. I will be showing that off when it gets to mark 7, 8, 9. So that's pretty much mark 3 and pretty much the same thing for mark 4, except mark 4 has a different special ability. And yeah, he just has a different special ability, which is the rocket. Really OP rocket. That's a special. So now let's move on to the other marks. Now it is 51 minutes and sorry for that. And yeah, the mark 5 really oh, give me a sec. So he has G, which puts it in the suitcase. You just really like that. He doesn't have a special or weapon system, and if you go too high, you will fall. That's pretty much the premise of Mark 5. So we're a little bit weaker, pretty much. And then we got Mark 6, which is tier 5 now. So we're going to be doing. Pretty much he has everything except now he has laser beam. So let's show this off. Alright, so now he has that. The other marks did not have that. That's pretty cool. Now he has a different special, which is this. Look at this dude. That's mark 6. Really cool, really cool. Now we're going to show off mark 7, one of my favorite suits. And then we're going to end it off there. So if you put these crantlets on, bracelets, if you hit R, I don't know if it's gonna spawn. Oh, as you can see, it's out there. Alright, yo dude, what's going on? You come in here? No, you can't. Alright, so we're just gonna quickly, there it is, coming on. If you hit R, that's how it works. And this dude has a different special. This has the same special of a mark 8 and 9, where if you hit, it's pretty much a rocket missile strike. That's pretty much what it is. Holy crap, it goes forever too. So then R is pretty much more powerful repulsors at this point. He has his laser beam is more advanced. I'm pretty sure, I think it's this mark. Yeah, as you can see, he has a 3 laser beam thing now. And yeah, let's move on to the bracelets. Now if you hit V, pretty much that's how it works. Now mark 8 and 9 pretty much do the same thing. Give me a sec, my escape key keeps coming off. So yeah, let me go there now. Let me actually put a suit on so this gets a little bit quicker, because I have like no hunger right now. So yeah, now 8 and 9 pretty much the same thing. So I'm just gonna review 8 because that's really all it is. So 8 has the potential of exiting the suit. So mark 8. Now I'm not going to show this off too much because it does tend to lag me, only me for some reason. But you hit V, you exit the suit. As I said, it lags me a bit. I don't know why, but it just does. So that's pretty cool. And then let me show off the /Jarvis call mark 8. This thing's going to come up. Now obviously this isn't a surrounded thing, but if it wasn't, this thing would come down. Let me actually put this on. And yeah, that's pretty much how the call mark works. And it goes exactly to your location. So pretty much that's pretty much the sum of Super Limited mod for Marvel. Now next in the part 2, I will be showing off DC. Hopefully it won't be too long now that you guys know more of what's going on with it. And I will be showing off Wakanda in the next part 2. So yeah guys, please subscribe, slap that like button like you never did before guys. And yeah, hope to see you guys in the next video. Peace.